Good morning and welcome to the daily weather operations brief. Starting off the day with some cooler temperatures, currently sitting in the mid 30s with overcast skies and a breeze. Those gusts currently coming in around 24 knots. And as the day progresses today, we'll see those conditions remaining dry with temperatures climbing into the upper 30s and potentially lower 40s, and breezy conditions are also expected to persist throughout the working day today, with a wind advisory being possible, certainly on the table. And we will also see a gradual decrease in overall cloud cover as we work through the day and high pressure continues to push into the area. Now, taking a look at this morning's surface analysis, we have high pressure that is currently centered over the Midwest, and we have a cold front that is now well offshore. As we move through the day today, that area of high pressure is going to steadily build into the region and eventually settle in overhead by Friday evening. That is going to bring in those dry conditions and promote the continuation of such. We'll see those winds start to ease up with time, as well as a slight warm-up come into the picture by Saturday. And until that high moves closer in, we will see those winds, as mentioned earlier, persist through the day. We'll see those breezy conditions are due to where we currently lie between a low off to the northeast in the Canadian Maritimes and that high pressure off to the west. Given we're in between, that gradient is giving us these windy conditions. But for the day ahead, looking to remain dry. Looking at this morning's current surface observations out on the field, we do have an overcast cloud layer at 4,500 feet with unrestricted visibility. Winds are out of the northwest at about 12 knots, gusting in the low 20s, and temperatures currently sitting at 35 degrees with a relative humidity of 35%. And if we take a look at this morning satellite imagery, we can see those mid-level clouds clearly depicted, and we can also catch a glimpse of that cold front that passed through yesterday, continuing to push off to the east and pushing southeast further down there. And we can also see in areas further south some of that eroding cloud cover that we can anticipate getting as we move through the day today. For the radar, remaining clear at the moment, so nothing to make note of there. And then for the model analysis, this is the NAM, a high-resolution run for a 24-hour loop, and we can see that currently there is some lake effect snow up in the Great Lakes region, but other than that, we are remaining clear of any modeled precipitation for the next 24 hours. And taking a look at the 24 hours ahead, seeing those overcast skies right now, we'll start to see those skies thinning out through the working day, and to close out the working day as we move into the evening, continuing that trend, we'll see scattered clouds in the overnight hours and early morning hours of tomorrow. For our temperatures, starting in the mid-30s, climbing into potentially the low 40s, and for our winds, a breezy start to the day. Reasonable chance of seeing a wind advisory at some point today, and then as we work into the evening, we'll see those winds easing up as that high pressure gets into the area and sets up more so directly overhead, erasing that pressure gradient. And for the short-term outlook, on Friday, we can anticipate mostly sunny skies with a high in the upper 30s and greens across the board. Friday night, similarly, mostly clear and a low in the mid-20s. And then for Saturday, partly turning mostly cloudy as a low approaches from the southwest and a high approaching 50 degrees with greens across the board for those periods. Now that is going to conclude the daily weather operations brief. We'll be back at 10 o'clock with the 7-day outlook. Hope everyone has a wonderful day.